that one going out? I was drinking.
Yeah, you were drinking enough. You were drinking enough.
Yeah, I like it.
We're live on the YouTube. Hayden, hello. Hayden is motivated today. He means business. Hey, thanks everyone for my birthday gifts, my notes, my cards, the dinner. A friend of mine, hey, the weather's bought me dinner, tricked me. My wife, hey, and Larima. Everybody say that shirt's awesome. Larima made this shirt. What do you think about it? What do y'all think about it? Do y'all want one? Hey, if you want one of these shirts, if you're on here, let me know you want one and what size, and we'll get you one.
Did you make it through your cards?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Sweet shirt, dude. All right, every morning we start off the morning grind with a little gratitude. This morning it's Monday. We don't really have anything to go back and reflect on Sunday. So this morning we're going to have a push-up challenge between Pruitt Jones and Josh Harrell. Two little best friends, like little stepbrothers, always together, walking around in the gym. So they made it. I guess you got a competition, right? So here's what we're going to do. Who's going to count Pruitt's push-ups? Van, will you be able to move it down to get them on there?
I can try. Yep.
Well, I think you can do it because Pruitt's going to move. And then we'll get into the morning grind. So if you're on here and you want a shirt, hit me up and say, I want a shirt. Go ahead and get down here. What I'll do is you're going to get 1 minute.
We both go at the same time?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Aiden needs a large. We got to get him one. I want a shirt, says Lorena. All right, so look, let's get down there, and we're going to do 1 minute. Who's going to count Pruitt?
No half-ass push-ups.
I got Josh.
All right, so you got to count. Don't count them aloud. I got the time. So,
Boys, let's go.
hold on, Van. Can you get them?
I can get them.
All right. All right, on your mark, get set, go.
Hey, I need better push-ups than that, Josh.
Josh, that's right where the sozo 52.
9.
Damn.
Well, you're 10 seconds in.
Damn. Great looking push-up.
Too fast.
Need better push-ups than that, Josh.
Oh, way up, Josh. Extend them.
Ooh. Pruitt on TV looks like he is flying. Sounds like old dog. Ooh. Oh, Pruitt, big boys, hurting. 35 seconds.
Josh ain't doing them all.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win this pull?
5 is don't count. No, I don't count. Nope, Josh. Nope.
Great.
48 seconds.
10 seconds.
Is anybody getting any good content here to put ours?
Oh.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 1 minute. It's over. All right. How many did your man have?
50.
50
Josh
push-ups.
had 48.
He had 55, but 5 of them were crap.
That's right,
6 or
that's
7 of
right.
them crap.
Get it back up on me, Van. So the audience, if you watched, who won the push-up contest? We like here's why we do the things we do around here.
Good job, boys.
Good job,
We hit
kids.
chest this morning.
Good job. Good job. Look, you wanna create an environment where there's competition, no matter what it is. Like, who was here first today?
Me? No.
What did you beat, Van?
Will Rich. Didn't me.
Oh, so you was first.
I was 4 today.
Van coming in late, flying in from Baton Rouge or wherever the hell he was. All right. Over the weekend, I think about things because I do a lot of my content, and I need your help today, Van, on Cardone, because I can't find things I have not done other than things that take like an hour to watch. And I hate to look in there and see I only have 1 point up there. So I was thinking about studying. I'm studying this one guy named Chris Lindahl who sold 622 homes in March or April. One of the 2 months. Which one was it, Van? 622 closings in 1 month. What is that like? Just try to wrap your head around 622 deals in 1 month. Are you thinking about that?
Chaos.
What's the first word that pops up into your mind whenever you? What are you thinking?
Exhausting.
Ridiculous.
How the hell is that even possible? So if you're trying to understand how to make sense of this, 622 homes in 1 month, the average realtor probably sells about 9 houses a year. And this dude put 622 on the board, closings that month. And why would this person call me during this time?
Makes zero sense.
What the hell? I don't know.
We should have answered it.
Go Gracie, Jody LeMaster. Do you know Jody?
That's my girl.
That's my girl. Well, thank you on here. And she put the hashtag be committed. So, hey, here's the thing. If you're someone that wants to be successful in the future after studying all these people, there's some things that I have noticed. They all share a similarity. These 3 things are always present. I'd starve with only 9 a year. There's a lot of them that do that, Mickey Howe. You talked to Mickey Howe, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Weatherman said he talked to you, Mickey Howe. These 3 things are present. So I want you to I'm going to talk about these in detail over the next, I don't know, we got about 8, 9, 10 minutes left. Number 1 is time. And when I'm talking about time, you're not going to become, from this person, whenever you started something, you're not going to be very good. Like right now, how good is my golf game?
It's pretty good.
I think you're the best player in here.
Best swing ever.
Okay. Well, the truth of the matter is I'm not very good. What is going to be the same logic applies to your success in business. So my golf game sucks. The only way I'm going to get to another level is if I commit time. Would you agree with that? Is anything going to change if I'm just reading video or watching videos, watching Phil? Congrats to that old bastard yesterday, 51 years old, and he won. So golf is something that does not come very easy to me. And whenever I'm out there, I've gotten so mad, like I'm throwing my club. Like tomorrow at the country club, are you allowed to cuss out there and just do crazy things?
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to calm down. And here's what's ridiculous. Why should my expectations even be there? Like if I hit a bad shot, shouldn't I? Why should I be mad about it? Well, I don't know what it is, but then I'm looking at, well, how much time am I putting into this? What does that look like? How much time last week did I put into it?
10 hours a week, maybe?
No.
Not as much as a Phil Mickelson.
No, I probably put, what day did we go hit? Was that?
Wednesday.
Me and Hayden went Wednesday. No, he said I hit a couple of good shots. I don't know if I did or not.
It was way more than
It's a couple decent shots. You said maybe 10.
more than 10.
Maybe it's okay. Well, there's a few good shots that I hit, but looking back, how many days am I at the driving range?
Not enough.
Be committed. Hey, the way you do one thing's the way you do everything. So, because I'm getting into golf, I can't allow the golf game to hold back the business. If I suck at golf, I feel like that's going to hold back the business. I got to get whatever I'm deciding I'm going to do. I got to make the commitment to put more time in it. Or part of my mind is going to say I'm a loser. That's voodoo shit I'm talking about this morning. But if you're in any area of your life, there's this spiritual agreement that's going on. If you suck in one area of your life that you're doing, it'll grab a hold of that other thing that's important to you. And it'll be something that'll hold you back a little bit. So you got to put time in. Number 2 is it goes along with time, but it's not. It's consistency. How often are you doing the things that you need to do? How consistent are you with it? How often do you come in and hit your 50 calls?
At least 3 times a week.
3 out of 5.
And as a leader, is that acceptable?
No. Question for you guys. When you don't hit your calls, do you hear about it?
Absolutely.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you hear?
Why don't you hit your calls?
Do you ever hear me say that?
Yes.
Do I ever miss?
No.
Do I ever mess with you? I go through every day. I'm looking. As a matter of fact, I'm looking every hour to see how you're doing. And so you guys know that I'm not doing that for me, because I'm doing it to get awareness and attention into your cognizant. What's the word I'm looking for? Conscience. Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys to where you're thinking about it. Brian Bell, what's up? So I think your target should be, man, I ought to be doing this every day. If I'm Josh, if I'm the new dude back there, if I'm Gracie, Kaylin, I'm going to be doing it more than that. Because what will happen if Josh, Gracie, or Kaylin, or the new dude, they come in here and for 6 days they're doing that? I don't care if they get deals doing this, but what I do want, or what I do know, is they get better and they become more confident. And then once they get around people, do you think who's going to outperform who? Someone that's making a lot of calls and improving themselves, or someone that doesn't?
Who's making the call?
Do you know how long does it take to get rusty? Here's why you got to be consistent. How long does it take to go from? Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, and then that's what the greats say. I mean, the great ones, they know it, but they could kind of get tongue-tied or twisted up if they don't do it every single day. It's amazing how that happens. So you got to put the time in. You got to be consistent. And the third thing is you got to continue to learn. How often are you learning new things? I'm always trying to figure out what is it that I don't know? What am I missing? What does that person know? And you know, sometimes I'm watching stuff, it's probably so above my head. At the time, I don't even know what it means. And a lot of times I go back and I watch the same thing. I hear some people say, well, I've already watched that, or I've already done that. You'd be surprised at how often you can go back and absorb content that you know, and because you've developed different stages in your life, you go back and you listen to it, and you're like, aha. So I've got Van going back, and I'm making him rewatch. How many hours is that, Van?
It's probably 15 or 16.
Of something that I've already seen, but he's going to go back and he's going to tell me what he saw. And here's what I'm starting to get very clear on. Weatherman, you've always said this. If people don't know who you are, you can't sell them anything. If they don't know who you are, they won't buy from you. Is that right, Weatherman?
Like you can't hit baseball if you got your eyes closed.
So here's from this Chris Lindahl guy that sold 622 homes in the month of March or April. I don't remember which one it was. One thing that he talks about, it's clearly how important being known is. Like, you've got to force yourself to where people think about you. Facebook, Instagram, those are just one ways, but the problem with those is they can unfollow you or unsubscribe. How do you continue to burn your name, your brand on their brain to where they're always thinking about you? How do you do that? I mean, and here's what I've discovered is everybody can do it their own unique way. What do people know about you, Josh?
I have red hair.
They don't know shit about you. You know why?
They don't know me.
They don't even know who you are. What do they know about you?
Nothing.
John's your dad. Some of them know that.
Which is very powerful.
But I mean, there's 200,000 people in this town. Hey, in this county, it's probably getting close to 400,000 people. Think about this. How many people don't know you? And how often are you going out consistently putting the time in to become more known? Whenever I first started like I said, I'm going to get to 100 deals. Man, I just went on this branding campaign. I didn't even know what I was doing. Bert called it person of interest. And I was just doing these dumb videos. Me and Weatherman used to do Trick Shot Friday, and there was absolutely no structure in it. It was made up in the moment, and it was funny. Wasn't it, Weatherman?
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny. And wherever we would go, people were talking about it. It's this little buzz. Now me and him have gotten a lot more serious about what we're doing, and we don't do that anymore. But if I'm you guys, I'm doing something on a weekly basis that get people talking about me, to just get you known. You know, a lot of times you want to think about what am I going to say, or what is my clear message, or how are people going to perceive this? I don't think that matters right now, because you're not going to know. I've been in this business now going on 18 years or 20. I don't even know how long I've been doing it. And I've always struggled with a clear marketing message. And right now my message is to be committed. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. But here's, Van, was it you telling me about the space shuttle was off course? What was that saying?
It was the moon landing. They were never on course. They were on course about 3% of the time.
Think about that. They were going to the moon, but they were only on course about 3% of the time. Here's what you should take from that. Have a target, and whenever you start your journey, you're probably not going to stay on course. But when you've got a target where you know where you're going, you will find your destination. So if I'm you guys, I'm looking what's my life in 5 years? Quit thinking about what's it going to be like this afternoon. What am I doing today? Where you're listening to your feelings and emotions and you want to go do something and you're having a hard time overcoming that. What do you want to make yourself look like in 5 years? And 3 things are going to get you there. How much time, how consistent, and how much did I continue to learn? Everybody have a great day, and thank you again for all the birthday. If you're watching this, if you want a shirt, say, I want a shirt. Tell us your size. Have a great day.